Good morning.
Hello!
So we're all on a bit of a slow go mode this morning.
We're not, it's only 9:40.
I am. You're not.
I'm alright.
I think it's the weather change today. It really feels like sort of a bit of a weather change this morning. It's quite windy. Feels very autumny today, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which is beautiful. Anyway, we're heading off somewhere quite cool today.
We're off to the beach.
Yeah.
Apparently it's very clear waters, there's ammonites. You know them red things.
Yeah.
Rock pools, hopefully.
Yep, so
So
underwater
get
camera out, yeah.
That's my plan, that's what I'm hoping for.
Blah 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 blah. Rubber donkey.
Fat princess, if you don't mind, we're just filming. Right, let's go to Coral Beach. We have arrived. Now, you can park here overnight. I don't know if we are or not yet. It's a popular place, and it does say on there, overnight parking for motorhomes. Nearest toilet is where we've just been, it says on there. You've just been eating meatloaf. Malt loaf, sorry. Can you remember malt loaf? No one's ever seen it since 1980, have they?
Sorrel.
He's still eating it. Sorrel. I thought they went out of business. You're looking lovely.
I know.
With your hat and your bobbles.
I feel like I look like a proper troll today with a triangle head.
Yeah, you do, you do.
It's a bit nippier, isn't it?
Bit of a dicey road getting here.
Yeah.
Single track, but luckily our man over there is a good driver like me and he keeps his distance. I hate it when you're on a single track road and there's someone behind you and they're right behind you and you think, well, if a car comes the other way, we're all stuck. Keep your distance, stay at the last passing place and then go forward.
Are you telling
Common
JP
sense.
how to drive?
No, I'm telling him he's a good driver.
Oh,
That is.
blimey, you're actually praising it.
Oh, I always praise him. I always praise him.
Now, I don't understand where is the sea, because we're about 5,000 feet above sea level here.
Yeah, it's just here. Well, it's here. Somewhere over there.
Down!
There's an airstrip here. I don't know if is it used? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah? Can't see any aeroplanes.
Sign there says entry restricted to aerodrome users.
So there is. Entry restricted to aerodrome users. Okay. Right, just wait for Sammy and then we're looking for some anemones, aren't we?
Anemones.
Anemones. You know anemones, the red, them with fingers like that, and they live underwater and they're in rock pools and they look cool, and I've got my underwater camera ready. We're going to get some nice shots. It's supposed to be crystal clear water here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
What now?
Are you ready?
Well, yeah, let's do this.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Ready.
I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. Footpath to the beach. Coral Beach. If it's called Coral Beach, it's got to be cool. There's loads and loads of muck all along this path. And I thought it was horses. But thinking about it, we're now thinking it's cows.
Yes.
And I'll tell you why. Because one of the reviews on this place said there was a load of cows just chilling out on the beach.
I remember you telling me about this.
So
Yeah.
that would be pretty cool if we see a load of cows on the beach.
You can see like just random footprints where they're just
Yeah.
walking all over the place.
Maybe they're... maybe we can get a cow ride, you know, instead of a donkey
Oh,
on the beach.
might be able to get a 3 pint of milk.
Well, so far it's all been very level. And we were a bit worried that it was going to be a very steep hill at some point because the beach seems quite far down and a long way away, but I don't know. Maybe it's gradual if we're lucky. There are a lot of places called Coral Beach. I don't think this is actually going to be a coral beach. But there is one on the Isle of Skye. There was one further south which we bypassed. And I have read this is a bit of a hidden gem. Not many people come here compared to like Coral Beach on the Isle of Skye. It's heaving apparently. So we should have this pretty much to ourselves because there's not many cars at the top. Nice woodland. This is a nice walk so far, although we haven't gone up at all. It's going to be up on the way back, isn't it?
This feels strange.
Got mushrooms. We're very close to the beach now, and I was expecting to hear tides and waves and it'd be a bit noisy, as beaches sometimes can be. It is so calm and peaceful.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's more like a swimming pool. And it definitely is crystal clear. How clear is
right
that?
near the top of your willy boat,
Yeah,
Nezzy.
I can feel the cold.
That's it, get closer in. That is so clear. This is beautiful. I've just realised I'm going to have to tuck my pants. No, I'm going up that way. I'm a man. I'll see you at the other side. But look at it. Look at it. There is water there. Honestly, that ain't just grass. There's water there and stuff underneath it. That's incredible. So there is quite a lot of coral on here, isn't there? Yeah, it is a coral beach. Bits of coral.
We've been to a better one though.
Oh, we have been to
Yeah.
better. But
This is
no clearer. You don't get clearer than this. We've just found a crab over there. I'm hoping for some rock pools, really. We have come at the wrong time
Why?
because the tide's in. I have got some inside me welly. It must have got in here. But look at all this coral, man.
Yeah, that's pretty. Isn't
Beautiful. What have you found? Oh, he's got the crab. Mr. Krabby.
Oh,
How cool. I was watching an Alaskan survival thing and they were eating about 20 of them that same size. Can't imagine that tasting nice. Is this lichen on here?
Yeah, like them.
Lichen.
Like them, subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Well, you're right. Don't forget to leave a comment. Yeah, now this only grows where you get really good fresh air. And there's some here on the beach, on the rocks, along with one tiny bit of, I think it's called sea thrift. It's coming out of the rocks there. Not many people will come here, I'll tell you now. From a distance we saw a little white thing floating and I said, I think it's a sock. And I think it is. I'm going to have to stick it on the end of this pole. Maybe prod it a little bit. No, I don't. There's not. No, it is a sock. Could anyone see any blood on the sock? Or a foot? Or a bone? Let us know and then we'll come back. Right, I'm going to stick you underwater now. Let's see what we can find.
golf course. That's strange.
Who likes wild camping? In a tent?
Yeah.
What a spot to pitch a tent.
That's amazing how this grows here, isn't it?
That is incredible, yeah.
The tough old grass.
Just a tiny bit of grass. What a place to pitch a tent though. That is just ideal. I'm surprised there isn't a fire pit anywhere. I don't
There
think.
is.
No, I don't think it
thought
is.
that was, yeah. It's so peaceful here, isn't it?
It's lovely. Straight to me. Straight to me. I found the first spot for us to get his underwater camera out. Look at this. Turn a few of these rocks over. There's a little channel in there, look. Yeah, this is going to be the place, Mazzy.
We're going to work as a team. Right, you ready then? What rock do you want to pick up?
I'll try pick some of these up.
Okay.
So if you go underwater and we'll see if anything comes out.
Do it nice and slow.
Can't lift them up.
Raven's cute. He thinks Dan's camera is a ball on a stick, you know, when you go like that. This is such a magical place. It's like a secret place, isn't it, darling? We haven't got your ball. Your little ballie.
The tide is definitely going out because we just walked and that went over my wellies at the side of there. It's a shame we didn't come like 2 hours later. We might have been able to get onto this island because on that island there's cows, seals and whales, but we can't get to them.
On top of the world. Dan's gone for the muckiest puddle he can find.
Yeah, but remember, Mazzy, we've stuck it in mucky water before and
Yeah.
it's actually come out
Yeah,
really quite clear on the camera.
yeah.
So you never know.
You never know. Get a beautiful view from up here. Just look at the colour of this. It's wonderful. You be careful, young man.
So we're just going back up the hill now, where all the dogs walk and wee and stuff. And didn't you just pick me something up off the floor?
Yeah, I'm going to get it from where dogs can't wee from. Wee up.
All right, I was going to say, we're just here, right next to where dogs wee, and he picked one up, he says, try this.
There you go.
So, what is this, wood sorrel?
This is wood sorrel,
Not a four-leaf clover.
not a clover.
Don't get it wrong. So I've got to eat that, have I?
Just bite the top off and chew it between your teeth. Tell me what it tastes like.
It's grass.
Apple peel.
Apple peel, yeah. He's right. It tastes like apple peel. So when they get bigger, they grow into massive trees and you get apples off them. But when they're really small, they're wood sorrel. Apple peel. I knew it tasted something, but I thought, is it just grass? But no, apple peel. Yeah, I like that one. We've just come back to our motorhome and there's a little sheep waiting for us. It looked like he had a bell on his... He's got some kind of round, square thing on his neck. I think they all have.
One down near our van.
In fact...
Got bells on.
No.
Trackers.
One of them just squeaked, so I'm guessing when they get too far from where they're meant to be, it's like a sheep scare and they run back.
Oh, right.
That's my guess.
One down there near our door, darling.
Oh, oh, they're coming right up to us. Hey, what are we having for tea?
Oh,
And they've all got them on, yeah, look at that.
How lovely. Oh, don't pee next to me.
dinner. Turkey, look. Choice of chicken or duck there. Turkey, chicken or duck, darling?
Duck, for a change.
I fancy a bit of turkey. So that was a wonderful little beach, a little secret covey that you found there, darling. Well done.
Yeah, nice.
Both my sat navs are taking me the other way to where we come, I think. So I'm going that way.
JP's going that way. Well, we're heading to a campsite. So looking forward to this one. Help me.
Yeah, it's not the cheapest. Well, no, when I did it again, it's only about £33 a night, so it ain't too bad.
Yeah, it's not the worst, but I know you can get cheaper.
And Mazzy didn't film any of it. Thought the van was on fire. Driving along, smoke coming out of the back, pretty thick smoke. And it wasn't just like one little blast, it was for a good 10-20 seconds we noticed, and then we pulled over. Had a look, we couldn't see anything. You could smell it, you could even smell it in there.
And it wasn't coming from the exhaust, it was coming from down here. It was just this massive puff of black smoke.
JP thinks it might have just been some oil got into the diesel or something, I don't know. I think it might be something to do with the brakes, because we know these brakes haven't got long left on them. And them hills we were just on, they're windy, they're up and down. That were a lot of work on any vehicle. And we were going for an hour and a half there.
Well,
So
I just jumped out because I know when there's smoke there's fire, and I thought it'd take 2 seconds for this to go up. I'm literally feel like I've got a heart attack. I feel quite emotional after that.
You almost, well, you said I'm not getting back in it, didn't you?
I know. I said
But we're here,
I know,
you know.
It's knowing what it is.
I'm not
isn't it?
I'm not too concerned at the moment, but it's when we do that hour and a half over hills again, is the same going to happen? That's my concern.
It's making me worry about this trip now, though.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
No, you're one of these that don't worry about things like that.
So we've arrived on campsite. What do you think, Mazzy? We haven't even looked. We haven't opened his eyes yet.
Because I'm still panicking.
Let me just check we can park in that number, because it shows you which ones are vacant. Beautiful view over here. We could have parked on this side. We chose not to for some reason. We just needed to get parked, really. 22. Ah, so we can't park on them. Oh yeah, here look, 22, 21. Right, we're fine. And here comes JP. Yeah, we could have gone there, you know, had a really good view, but because of the stress we've just had, we just wanted to get parked anywhere. Come on in, come on. Come in. Come on in, come on. It's up to you. Right, just let us relax for a bit. Stress. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Turn, 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 turn. Oh, trying to tell him to turn then, but he wouldn't turn, but hey. So he's going to be uneven, but that's how he rolls. He doesn't do anything in straight lines.
Perfect. Group hug.
Yeah, how are we going to do that?
Group
I'm
hug.
emotional. No, I'm not filming.
Yeah, but how are we going to do? How are we going to hug her? How are we going to hug her? Or what? Love you. Let me go hug my girlfriend. You just took my glory now. That was my job. That was my job.
That's what girls do.
That's first thing I was thinking of doing. Come on, Mazzy. You alright? I love you. So how do we follow that clip then? Morning.
Good morning.
You alright?
I was extremely emotional, weren't I? I was in tears and everything. I found yesterday hard.
I'm pretty sure it's the brakes.
Let's go into sort of really what happened. So we were driving up and down and all that, weren't we?
Yep.
And then we went past this car and this old lady was going like that or something. And we thought she was saying slow down because Dan had just sped up a little bit because they'd pulled in. So once we got past her, I was looking in the wing mirror, just looked in the wing mirror. I could see then that she drove off. And I said to you, didn't I? I turned around and said to you, God, that's a lot of smoke out the back of the van. And within seconds, it got worse. And then we were going round the corner, and then all of a sudden it just turned pitch black, and there was loads of it coming from the wheel archy area.
Well, it was quite bad, and I'd stopped in a place.
Eventually.
And I said, but I couldn't stop in a passing place.
I was shouting at Dan, stop the van, get out,
And
get
I was
out.
saying, I can't stop
Yeah.
here. I have to find somewhere to stop. So luckily, just around the corner, there was somewhere we could park up.
In my eyes,
On the way to there, that's where it got black.
yeah, but in my eyes, that I thought the van was on fire. My concern was, sod the van, just get out. Who cares whether you're stopping in the middle of the road? Get out the van. You got black smoke, literally big black smoke coming from the van.
Smoke. A lot of smoke.
It was black.
Anyway, I am convinced. 'Cause once we stopped, I lifted the bonnet. No smell.
Weren't from the
Oil's
engine.
fine. Everything looks fine.
Weren't from the
Couldn't smell
exhaust.
anything going around. I honestly think it was the brakes, because one thing happened yesterday. There was one point where the car was
Yeah.
coming the other way on a single track road, and we were on a hill, and I had to brake pretty suddenly.
Okay.
And it's very rare I have to really put my foot on the brake, and I did that time, and I think it's that, because we know them back brakes are on the way out,
Yeah.
and I don't think the MOT place, they think we do 2,000 miles a year, you see, because that's what we did last year. We've probably done 1,000 this year. He says you'll probably be alright for next year, but they are going to need doing at some point. I think it's the brakes.
Let me get back to how dramatic it was for me. At that moment in time, I thought the van was on fire. We did. The black smoke was just, and it wasn't coming from the exhaust. And anyway, yeah, we got here, and I was just in tears. I literally thought we were going to die, and if not, then lose the van, our home.
So we don't know what we're doing now, because we're just exactly
No.
where I wanted to be to
Yeah.
now do the area I want to do.
I don't want to do
But
it now.
I don't think we can.
JP and Sammy was actually going to be leaving us from here. This is sort of like our little direction mark, wasn't it?
Yeah, but they're off to Inverness,
Yeah.
you see. I think what we're going to have to do is follow them, go in front of them to Inverness,
Yeah,
and see how the van gets on,
because it was
and
only
then make a decision.
after this big incident, we could smell stuff when then we got back into the van when this literally happened. We could smell the burning, and then but luckily we were only started up the engine and that again, didn't you? I didn't want to get back in it, and it was only 5 minutes to here, so we've not really
5 miles, and it were all right after that, because
So
I'd let it settle for 5 minutes.
Yeah, but we've not really tested it, is what I'm trying to get at. So I don't want to be
Anyway.
stuck up in the middle of nowhere.
We're probably going to be getting to Inverness and then making a decision as to what we're going to do. But I've already looked into getting brakes done in Inverness, and it's like a week. The quick fit, you have to book in. It's like a week's wait, which I always thought with quick fit, you just drove in and they did your job for you in 10 minutes. But no, the earliest booking is in a week's time. So I don't know. We might end up having to go home, sort the brakes, and then set off again.
My twin sister, I was texting her last night. She was trying to get me brother-in-law to try and sort of advise me what was going on. And she was actually telling me how her brakes quite recently caught on fire. And I'm wondering if the same thing had happened to us.
I think it was a similar thing.
Because she said like if it grinds or something, if it gets stuck, and then it could have.
Yeah, stuck. That's what JP said. I wonder if
did he?
your brakes got.
Because it wasn't
stuck
from the exhaust, you say, and. So
right.
Anyway, there's definitely a direction in our trip now.
So we'll just wait and see anyway. We're just going to chill out for the next 2 days.
Yeah, we've got 2 more full days here. We booked the 3 originally, and
then we'll worry about it later.
No, we'll get to it in finessey way and just see how the van goes.
Yes.
Yeah, but at this point, I'm not keen on wanting to be in it. You're so blasé about it. This was what was getting on my nerves yesterday. That he was just so blasé about it. And there's me all scared.
And the animals keep following us. Sheep right next to us, look. Very clean, well-behaved ones. Well looked after ones, should I say. I'd just like to thank everyone in the comments last night for pointing out that my goats were actually sheep. I thought they were goats.
I didn't see the footage. I think I edited the footage, but I didn't see it, so I don't know. I did see the comments, though. Yeah.
JP's going to think I'm stupid.
There are some times, though, when we're on camera, we say stupid stuff, but it's too late to rectify it. So when we're editing, we're like, why did you say that? Why did you say that? Don't you?
Well, we're rushing to get a video out every day for everyone, so we don't get to edit
and rectify what we've said
things
wrong. Yeah. So
anyway, goats and now sheep.
Screenshot time.
Which brings me very quickly onto.
Screenshot time.
I've only got 2. Well, one of them is about the goats. Apparently there were Jacob sheep. I've never heard of a Jacob sheep, so yeah. Thank you to the 50 people who let me know that. And I saved one more. There were one. We went from Castle Douglas to Newton Stewart, which was just below Stranraer, which takes you, I don't know, 15 minutes drive, if that. And they've closed the road. Don't know if you can see this map. It is basically there to there. They closed the road for some works, so the diversion takes you all the way up to Ayr, all the way down here, all the way down there, and it's a 95-mile detour. So luckily we weren't there now, so apparently we just missed it by 2 weeks.
Locals are
not happy.
Kicking off, yeah.
They're not happy.
Never mind.
And I've got one more from the news last night. I thought this was funny. Dutch Museum. Look at this art. This is, someone's called this art, Mazzy.
Let's have a look. I can't see it.
It's 2 cans on some perspex, and apparently
that's our coffee table in the mornings.
Apparently the cleaner's thrown it in the bin.
Really? That's brilliant.
A Dutch museum had to pick artwork out of the bin after a member of staff thought that the display, which consisted of 2 empty beer cans, was leftover rubbish. They'd thrown it in the bin. I just thought that was funny.
I always remember a piece of art where it was like this girl's bedroom and it was all untidy and everything. Imagine if a cleaner had gone in and tidied it all up.
So we went shopping, didn't we?
About 3 days ago, actually. So this is going to come into effect in a minute.
So you know the clearance bit, we saw some pork pies which were like a standard pork pie size, and we picked a couple up, didn't we? You know, they're out of date after that day.
No, they actually had one more day left on them, and they were like about 35p or something, so I thought...
No, they're about 65 pence.
Oh, were they?
Reduced,
so
they were half price.
Yeah, so, and they were quite big ones, so we thought, oh, okay, get 2 of those.
But then...
Went round the corner.
Round the corner to the next clearance bay. They had some more pork pies. But these were small pork pies. Pack of 4.
Pack of 4.
How much? How much do you reckon for a pack of 4?
15p.
Was £1.50, now 15 pence, right? Now, that's a bargain to start with.
Yeah.
But Whoever put the stickers on had done it wrong.
Must have done it wrong because it was the 13th of October. Now, bear in mind, it's I don't know what it is today, but we bought these 3 days ago. 15p.
So they still had about a week in date.
Yeah, maybe even a little bit longer.
But there were hundreds of these, and
Yeah.
about 95 of them were all out of the date that night or the night after.
And then there
but
was
there were
a
about
stack.
6,
Yeah.
which were another
On the
week on them.
13th.
So we got them all.
Yeah, JP got a pack as well.
So buzzing about that.
Just had one for breakfast. Needed a nibble.
So this is his first full day here on campsite. I'm going to end this video in a minute. I'll just explain. The owner of this place, really nice lad, really youngish. Let me get that up, it's cold. He was just telling us a few facts about the place. Now, there is a bar stroke restaurant stroke hotel down there. I've been looking into it and it says due to things they have to do in the kitchen, it's a reduced menu. The bar just looks like a little lounge where it's an honesty box, so I don't think it's a proper bar. So that might not be happening now, I don't know. But there are 5 white-tailed eagles nesting just around this corner on the island, so I'm hoping we're going to get some shots of that. Oh, there's JP walking the dog. So yeah, we'll have a little wander down there and see what's what. I don't think there's a lot to do around here, but hey, we're not bothered we just want a rest now, especially after the stress of yesterday. Chill out for a bit. It's got nice looking toilet block, showers, bins right behind us. It was full last night. I think it holds about 25 vans. And it was completely full. Right, I'm going to end this here, Mazzy, because it's the start of a new day. I thought we might as well start a new vlog.
Yeah, let's just hope this day goes better, yeah?
Oh, it'll go better because we're not moving anywhere.
No. We're going out.
Oh, we're going out.
Just not in the van. Yeah.
Right, say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
We love you. Make sure you're subscribed. Even if you think you're subscribed, just double check. Click the like button and leave us a comment. We'd appreciate that. Everything else is free. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.